33 cosmic ruler, fix thy house, crescent harmony. Follow 7 lamps, 7 sisters, Pleiades stars. Hear, O king, light 7 lamps in a row. Thou wilt firmly fix thy house. I am the worst demon of all, and our stars are in heaven. 7 stars humble in sheen, and all together. And we are called, as it were, goddess, the testament of Solomon. We are in the grand solar minimum, where surface activity greatly quietens. There are few coronal mass ejections. With that said, more compacted solar magnetosphere allows more galactic cosmic radiation to enter our space, and the overall magnetic changes are causing increased volcanic and earthquake activity and dramatic changes to the climate through the now rapidly accelerating pole shifts on Earth. These galactic pulses, or superwaves, are cyclical and over a window of time have a massive impact on our solar system, causing solar micronovas and transformation on every planet. So that's why Saturn, Sirius, Orion, Pleiades, these planets was going through transformation at the time and create micronovas, affect Earth in Noah's time, like flood of Noah's and etc., cause volcanic eruption and earthquakes, of course, as well as weather disasters. We are already witnessing the quantum consciousness effect of a new pulse by changes happening on all the other planets in our solar system. And the sun is already beginning to appear white in the sky, another indicator that it is moving towards some kind of nova. A key trigger for the accumulation of the 5D shifts. This galactic trigger event is a giant cleansing mechanism whereby outdated and distorted realities, karmic constructs, are broken down and reality reconstituted through a shift into a more harmonious alignment. Distorted civilizations have been devastated before, in events that concurrently precipitate a wave of soul ascending into higher vibrational realities. It's crucial to say that such catastrophes is a double-sided coin. For those that have done the inner work, the cataclysm becomes the catalyst for higher dimensional transition. Rain, weathering, and alignment with a constellation, Orion, in 10,450 BC indicate it's at least 12,000 years old, way before it said advanced civilizations existed. This civilization was liberated at the culmination of the last ice age around 11,700 years ago, where it appears a solar event caused rapid melting and global Atlantean flooding that correlates well with accounts by Plato and countless other tribal myths. Ascension is to progressively integrate soul by following its calling through the daily trials and tribulations. You are retrieving soul fragments that have gotten buried amongst the sediment in the bed of the river of life. A crucial stage to this is having processed all your 4D karma. If that hasn't been completed within this current window, then you'll likely come back into physical incarnation over other cycles to integrate more soul fragments by processing remaining karma. The electromagnetic radiation pulse accompanying such a super wave would be far more intense than any gamma ray pulse we have experienced in modern times. It could lock out electrical power grids and communication networks on a global scale, and possibly even inadvertently trigger nuclear missile launchings. Black holes to be concentrated at a single dimensionless geometrical point. So this very single point actually is the end times energy from God to trigger the end of the world and the new beginning of a new world. With that said, it does not exist in the form of a point singularity, but as a very dense, supermassive star having a density similar to a neutron star or hyperon star. I believe this is the end of the generation of this Earth, this plane. If you have watched my previous video, we only have 5 Earths, 5 lifetimes, 5 cycles. This is the 5th. Some of the researchers said that 2012 to 2013 is the end of the 4th world and the beginning of the 5th world, which is the final world. But since we are in a messed up alternate timeline, this transition delayed till now, 2020. So this is the end of the 4th world, transitioning to the beginning of the 5th final world. Such energized radiation belts could cause a global communications blackout by creating radio static and by permanently damaging critical electronic components of communication satellites. And travel during such conditions would be extremely hazardous. The resulting atmospheric ionization would destroy the ozone layer and increase skin cancer rates due to high levels of UV reaching the Earth's surface. The cosmic ray particles penetrating to ground level would significantly increase cell mutation rates. If the superwave were to arrive without warning, the first effect would be seismic, and then this would be followed by the gamma ray burst and EMP effects. We may use the 2004 tsunami as an indicator in this respect. Although a core explosion of the sort we are talking about would be on a much bigger scale. If a similar sequence were to occur, then the occurrence of worldwide seismic events would give us probably a day or two warning that a gamma ray burst was imminent. Unfortunately, many would have already perished. More recently, some astronomers have made alarming statements that if the gamma ray pulse they detected coming from a distant galaxy had occurred within our own galaxy so many thousand light years away, it would have sterilized all life on the side facing the explosion.